Hey, you guys, Sunday morning service is over. Nice windows, huh? Hey, your weekly service begins. Let's go. You guys, very often in my life, I've been challenged as a Christian, that is, to talk about money, whether it's as a pastor or whether it's just about somebody who's following. Money is a sticky situation in marriage, in families, in workplaces. Try asking for a raise next time if you think it's not weird. But here's what I want to talk about today. In Malachi 3, 8 through 10, God says a couple of really challenging things to us. And so I wanted to read it for you, and then we're going to actually talk about what this looks like. And I want you to think about living it out. Will man rob God? Yet you're robbing me. But you say, how have we robbed you? In your tithes and your contributions. You're cursed with the curse, God says. For you are robbing me, the whole nation of you. Bring the full tithe into the storehouse, that there may be food in my house. And thereby put me to the test. This is just weird, right? You're robbing me. Also put me to the test. Two really challenging things from God. Thereby put me to the test, says the Lord of hosts. If I will not open the windows of heaven for you and pour down for you a blessing until there's no more need. Look, in the questions I asked you, would you take a look at this in the questions for the message? What does it mean to rob God? It means to not give him your all, right? To give him your best. In this case, he's talking about a tithe, and people debate all about that. The tithe is 10% of all that God gave you. Do you know that all of it is God's? And so what does this look like for me? Am I saying to God that what you have given me is mine only? I'm going to cling to it. I don't trust you to bless me. I don't trust you to take care of me. I don't trust you with what I've been given from you. It doesn't even make sense, does it? And yet this is such a challenge for us. And I get it. All of us are challenged by this. Statistics say that 20% of the ministry of a church, or the church in America, is like 20% of the people cover all of the ministry costs. And really the average Christian gives 3% or less of his or her income. I would just ask you this, is God calling you to not just look at robbing him by hanging onto your stuff, or is he calling you to put him to the test and say, look, I will bless you. I will take care of you. I'll give you more than you could ever imagine. I'm inviting you to not only not rob me and not just test me, but to be a part of what I'm doing. So this week, how can you live this out? I would ask you to loosen your grip on your stuff, knowing that what Jesus said in the book of Luke is that your life doesn't consist in the abundance of your possessions. It actually consists of God and what he is doing and who he is in your life. Would you allow yourself to really limit the massive spending on you and yourself and start to look about investing in God's kingdom? And if 20 or 10% sounds crazy to you, then maybe start somewhere different, 5%, something different than what you're doing now, increasing something. All right, look, living this out is challenging. Ask for help. Pray to God. Talk to your spouse. Talk to your kids. Talk to anybody that you trust that can help you to make these decisions that would keep us from robbing God. Here's the final question. What can you and I do to see God's blessing? Trust him. Believe him. I love you guys. God bless you. Live it out.